Viewers, welcome to the study session 2 on the GST-122 course, that is Communication in English 2. The topic for this session is formats/features of report. This is a continuation of the study session 1. Now, I remain Dr. Muhammad Mustafa, and I'm here with the study session 2 as the course resource person. Introduction. You have been introduced to report writing as well as its types and subtypes in study session 1 of this course. Now, that is the theoretical perspective. It is time for the practical aspect of the report. In this session, you will be taught the various formats or features of reports, and then at least a practical sample will be presented for consideration in class. With this kind of practical exercise, you are sure to be able to replicate what has been learned in these sessions generally, a skill which, if acquired, will go a long way in improving your ability to write any type of report you want. Learning outcomes of study session 2. When you have studied this session, you should be able to 1. Itemize the formats/features or structure of a report. 2. Develop some skills of planning how to write a successful report. 3. Construct any report type based on the topic at hand. Next is formats or structure of a report now. Now, there are, some features that we're going to look at now. First is title of the report. Like in speech writing or news story headings, report title also follows the same patterning of answering the 5 W's and H questions. That is what, who, where, when, why, and how. However, here, not all are usually featured in the title. The most usual of them are the what, the where, and the who. That is, what is the report about, and where is the place the report is meant for. Then, who is reporting. Others are situational bound. That is, the nature of the report will determine what next is featured in the title, if they are featured at all. This is because when is talking about the time the incident being reported took place. Why, talking about the reason or purpose for the report. How is all about the nature of the report, which is most often featured in the body of the report. All we are saying is that some reports may require the writer, as a matter of necessity, to include the when. That is, necessitating the inclusion of when the event took place in the title of the report. Other reports may not even require the inclusion of the time of the event in the title. This also goes for why and the how. Note that the title may run into lines, sometimes even stylistically structured in a page form. Hence, it is sometimes called title page. In whatever guise or in whatever form it is being structured, one should be able to control the length and the grammar therein. Body of the report. The body of any report is often determined by the nature of the report. In whatever guise, the body of a report is usually divided into the following. 1. Introduction, where the writer introduces the report by stating what necessitated the report, whether it is a committee report, in which case the composition of the committee is also stated. What or who are the authority constituting the committee, etc. 2. Membership of the committee. A peculiar feature for committee reports only. Members constituting the committee are listed with their nomenclatures, starting with the chairman, then other members, and lastly, the secretary. 3. Terms of reference, mostly for committee reports too, where the committee outlines the guiding principles, that is, those areas or items the report is supposed to cover, as defined by the constituting body, of course. Then 4, methodology, that is, the approach used in retrieving information or data to arrive at the committee findings. 5. Findings. Here, findings of the report are the gray areas of the report. This is where the report is divided into subheadings to answer different questions, ranging from causes of the incident, constituting the report, as the case may be, as well as nature of the incident and effects of the incident. Note also that this structure is mostly captured in committee report and/or project report. Other report types may not follow the above chronology. Again, we would rather note here that project reports, that is long essays, such as the academic research mentioned above, follow specific formats for academic writing. 6. Conclusion and recommendations. This could be separate or combined subheadings, where the reporter draws conclusion from his findings and recommends way out based on the findings and conclusion of the report, item by item. At this end, I would like to ask you the following question. Briefly identify some basic features usually found in the body of the report. And that takes us to summary of study session 2. In study session 2, you have learned that 1. Report has some practical features which need to be learned and harnessed for better structuring of a report. 2. Title of the report is the first item featured in any report type, and that should cover some of the 5 W's and H questions. 3. Body of the report includes several features as introduction, membership, terms of reference, methodology, findings, etc., as discussed above. Then 4. You can now write a report on any given task following the formats treated. Nota bene, find the full notes and practical sample of report in the course material, please. There's a sample, a practical one treated in the full notes. Please download it and get on with it. Thank you. Let us meet in study session 3.